Hi guys, it is time for another tangle pattern. This one is called Aleaf. It's by an anonymous artist. It was deconstructed by Anya Meter, which what this means, sorry about the glare, it's really dark out and I've had to turn on all the lights, which means that somebody in our group found this pattern on the internet. It was not attributed to anyone, and so Anya Meter took it upon herself to create step outs for it, but she did not come up with the pattern herself. Not that any of these patterns haven't been come up with. That patterns in and of themselves are all around us, and lots of people have created patterns. It's the deconstruction of the pattern and how to make the pattern easy to draw and to replicate. That is the part where people put a name to it and put their names on it. But pattern itself is not copyrightable. You know, pattern is pattern. It's just that people deconstruct them and create a step out so that other people can learn how to draw this pattern in a much easier fashion. So that being said, it's pretty simple, this one. See if I can make sure the light doesn't, you will draw a zigzag. You will draw a aura on that zigzag. Not, is it touching? It does not show it touching at the bottom, but I'm not sure why. If the top and the bottom are similar, why you wouldn't just go ahead and have it touch. I'm just going to go ahead and have it touch. Unless you want in the middle for it to look like it's crossing over, which then you wouldn't have it touch at the bottom there. And then you do this sort of a leafy shape, going one way and the other. I have this feeling, we've done so many of these now, I have this feeling we've done this one already. I didn't look it up. You know me, I most of the time don't plan ahead. I just do the next one on the list as it comes. So, but I have this feeling we did this one before. I like this variation in here, and all the different variations that there can be. So, yeah, we're just gonna see what comes out of my pen, because you never know what's gonna come out of my pen, right? I am going to zigzag this, and I feel like I want to make it, feel like last time, I do feel like I've done this before, and I feel like last time I did one here and then I did another row, like made them smaller. They look like sort of a cable knit thing. I don't want to do that this time. I think I want to make myself a more of a spirally thing happen. I wonder if I can get a whole spiral going. I'm not sure I can. I'm gonna give myself some room here to try a spiral. Let's see what happens. Just gonna give that a little bit of pencil in there just to give me something to work on to draw my zigzag across here. So I'm just going to start here, and I'm going to zig and I'm going to zag. I want to keep going. I'm going to go like that. See what this ends up being. I'm going to erase that spiral so it doesn't confuse me. And I think I'm going to do one of the variations because I ended up, because of the way the spiral is, on the inside of the spiral, oh, pardon me, there's some thunder. These are going to be closer together than these. So I think I'm going to do a variation where I have the leaf shape here. I think I'm going to do something like this one, except for this way. I'm going to do the leaf shape here and then the leaves coming up there in the skinnier part. I think that's what I'm going to do. So then I want to do this aura. I'm going to do it like the step out shows and leave that open. I may end up going in and closing it if I decide it needs it. Yeah, we're having some weather. Thunderstorms don't happen a lot around here, and when they do, they're not usually in a winter storm. They're usually in a summer storm. I just watched some video feed from a local newscast that the freeway was going to have to be shut down because of snow. The neighborhood kids are out just having a blast. They don't see weather like this very often. You really don't get this opportunity, so they're out there having fun. Yeah! Listen to that thunder. That's kind of fun. Ooh, that got really tiny. Okay, so I want a leafy-like shape going this way. I think I'm going to have more than one. I like that shape. This is sort of a very Art Deco-y look to this pattern. So yeah, I was saying that we've got this great weather, and the freeway may shut down because of snow. And my boss is on the other side of the pass, so who knows if he's going to make it to work tonight or not. My guess is no. And the girl who opened the store this morning also lives on the other side of the pass, so my guess is she's going to end up staying because she can't get home and he can't get to work. Don't know if that's really what's going to happen or not, but that's my guess. There's a high probability that that might happen. So far, they've not called me in to come to work early, so that's a good thing. I don't want to. I'm already scheduled an 8-hour shift, so I don't think they really want me there over that. But maybe they'll have one of the other girls who is not scheduled for 8 hours to stay. I'm assuming we're going to have buckets and buckets all over the store because our roof leaks like a sieve. Well, that's always so much fun. Trying to keep customers safe and not get dripped on. Wow, that's a lot of fun. I want to go out and look at that, but I'm sitting here drawing. Okay. So what kind of variation do I want to do? Do I want to do that where I have things coming out the middle? No, I'm not feeling it. I think I'm going to go ahead and have these go back the other way. I didn't think I was going to, but I think I am. Maybe just a single one. Coming back the other way. Oh, lightning. That's gonna be loud. I could hear it coming because I saw the lightning. Oh, that was a good long rumble too. Hope you guys can hear that. That's awesome. I am kind of prepared that this is going to be my last drawing for today, just in case the power goes out. I don't want to be here in the dark trying to draw, because you wouldn't see much. As it is, I have 3 lights on so that you can see, because the light coming from the window is just not much. It's pretty darn dark. Okay, I like that. That's pretty cool. I think I might put a dot in here. Why? I don't know. I just feel like it needs a dot. Kind of lost my spot there though, and I feel like these on this side need a stripe, just one. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it just like that. That's a different kind of tile for me. I like it. Okay, so this was called Aleaf. Where do I want it to sign it? I want it to go this way. Oh, that's a nice rumble. All right, let's get this thing shaded so that I think I'm gonna this time just go around the outside so that the whole thing kind of pops up off the page. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like it just needs that instead of a specific shading on the tangle itself. So I'm just gonna do a quickie pop around the outside and leave it at that. And then I'm going to go enjoy the weather. Maybe put on my jacket and go outside a little bit. Stand in the patio. It was hailing a few minutes ago. The hail stopped, but then the thunder started. That was awesome. No, I won't go stand out in the lightning in an umbrella. I'm wiser than that. But I will stand on my front porch by the front door and watch the rain for a minute. Just because it's so awesome to have some. Just have to be aware and you have to be careful, you know. Saw reports of people being pulled out of vehicles that were stranded in a flash floods. To watch out where you're driving in this stuff. I'm not going very far. Luckily, I only work 3 miles from home. It's all little residential streets for the most part. Nothing near a wash or a ravine. So my commute should be okay. But you do want to be careful. Some people are not the brightest when it comes to that. And they figure that they are invincible and that little bit of water doesn't look like a lot of water, and it might not even be that much water. But it doesn't take a lot of water to wash your car down the road. It can be only a couple of feet deep. Maybe not even 2 feet deep. Barely going up the halfway up your wheels. But if you lose traction on the road and you start to float, see you downstream. That's not good. You need to stay out of those flood prone areas. And you know what? If you can't get to work because there's no way to get there safely, don't go, because your life's not worth that. I watched some video of people being rescued just not far from here, about 5 miles from my house, up in the pass. They got swept downstream, and the rescuers did an awesome job getting them out of their vehicle. Without putting themselves in danger, which was even better. The way the stream and where the vehicle was stuck, they were able to deploy a raft on a rope out to the vehicle without any personnel having to be in the raft. So nobody had to put their own life on the line. Although I know that those guys would put their lives on the line if they had to. I so admire our first responders. I really do. They don't get the credit that they deserve sometimes. But they are awesome people. The stress of that job, I couldn't imagine. Okay. Little one. And I'm just gonna blendy. Blendy, blendy. Oh, here comes some more lightning, so thunder's coming. Saw that out of the corner of my eye. Don't know if you can see the lightning, but I'm sure you can hear the thunder. I just checked the rain gauge and we're up to it said 6.75 inches of rain so far in this storm. That is a lot. It was like at 4 point something when we went to bed last night, so we've had like 2 inches of rain overnight. That's a lot. Just kind of looking out my window, making sure everything's good. You know, I'm so thankful for a house, some place to live. I can't imagine being homeless out in this. It is miserable out there. Whether somebody chooses to live a nomadic life or not, nobody really chooses to be out in the weather like this and live in it. So I just hope that they're finding a dry corner of the world to put themselves in, that they're staying safe. Okay, there we go. I just decided just to do it like that and just make that pop up off the page. I'm not shading the tangle itself, just around the tangle, and that's one way to do it. It's telling me that oh, I thought I was done. It's telling me that it wants these stripes dark. I'm gonna just go around and fill those stripes in. And telling me that it wants these dots bigger. So we are just going to listen to our tile and do what it says. Just gonna go around, giving myself a little bit of stripe action and make a little bit bigger in the dots. I'm not even going to turn the tile because I don't need to. Thought I was done. Do you just hate when your tile tells you you're not done? I do. No, I don't. I like it when I can take a moment, step back, and listen to what my tile's telling me to do. Because they're always better when I do that. And when I think I want to do more to it and it says, no, you're stopping, stop right now, I need to listen to that too, because if I don't, I usually get a little too carried away and then I don't like it. Okay. Yeah, that's what it needed. It needed a little bit more bold. Okay, I'm happy now. I hope you're happy. You guys have a really great day. I am going to go check out the weather. I'm going to get myself some lunch because it's lunchtime and I have to get ready for work. And we'll see how today goes. You guys have a blessed day. Be a blessing for somebody else. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.